So today I'm going to kind of go through setting up what I'm working on right now, and that is a repaint of a piece that I had previously done, a digital painting that I had done a few years ago. So we'll start with that. This is, I did most of this in Painter, and at the time I felt like it was a really strong piece. What I've decided to do with the next couple of paintings that I'm working on is to do repaints, to kind of go back in and rework this, try to make it a little bit better, improve on what I was doing. You know, at the time you impress yourself, and then after you sit on things for a little while, you start to hate them. It's just sort of a way that I was developing my process. One of the things that I didn't like about this is I want to go a little bit larger with this, and I don't like the 11 by 17 format. I don't like that sort of long, narrow 11 by 17, which is typically the size that I work. So I wanted to go a little bit larger, and I wanted this to be a 16 by 20 piece, and I wanted to go vertical with it. So one of the first things that I'm going to change is the format. And when you change the format of anything, it definitely affects the composition. Wasn't really happy with this. There's some weird edges going on here. I didn't really know what I was doing. So, you know, just sort of trying to figure out digital painting. You're going to make a bunch of bad paintings before you make any good ones. And I think that's why a lot of people will think, oh, well, digital painting, it's easier, it's faster. It's not simple. It's not something that just anybody can sit down and go, oh, I'm going to do that. I think you sort of, the level of frustration that sets in just after getting past learning how to use the tool, learning how to use the software. Obviously, the problem with that is you end up giving up before you even really get started, and that's if you already know how to draw and paint traditionally. So the rest of the way through this, you can see the compiled reference photo, what I was trying to get at, and here you see the process of getting the initial sketch done, just keeping it really rough and getting everything planned out onto the canvas. And then moving into this part, you can see that it's slowly transitioning here. If you look in closely, you can see things are being adjusted. So rather than record that whole process, I just sort of went into a time-lapse situation, and here you can see some close-ups of what the final piece ended up looking like.
Thanks for watching. Comment below.